Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nisrina Hasya Mulyana with students number 2321222080. So now I will present the book that was chosen for my final project. This is the cover of the book, and there are three things I will discuss. The first is book identity, the second is content of book, and the last is reception analysis. So, the first is book identity. As you can see, book identity consists of several things. The first is book title. The title of book is Pride and Prejudice, and the author is Jane Austen. The year of publishing is November 2023. The publisher is Gramedia Pustaka Utama. Number of pages is 520 pages, and the size is 18 centimeters. And you can read there is International Standard Book Number. And the next is content of this book. This book is a romantic genre book telling about Elizabeth Bennet and Fitzwilliam Darcy have been incompatible ever since they got to know each other. Elizabeth sees Mr. Darcy as a man who is haughty and often irritating. Meanwhile, Mr. Darcy finds Elizabeth ungracious and too often prejudiced. For a long time, they were hostile toward each other, often throwing sarcasm at each other. The hatred gradually turned into a deep attraction. As time goes by, Elizabeth sees another side of Fitzwilliam Darcy, that he is not just an arrogant or haughty man as she had always thought. Besides that, this book has a setting time in 1800s and the content of this book also has the meaning of life and has some feminist values. And the last is reception analysis. My reception analysis for this book is dominant reading. As you can see, dominant reading are the most common and widely accepted interpretation of a text. They embody the dominant values and beliefs in a culture and position the reader to favor the interpretation. That means, when I read this, there were no differences of interpretation in understanding the message contained in this book. The dominant reading of this book shows the struggle of romantic love. One of the messages conveyed from this book is to never judge someone too much. Okay, so that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.